What's going on, guys, to another video on Michael's Garage. Today we're going to be working on Little Booger. If y'all can remember, on last video we actually destroyed the belt. Alright, absolutely demolished the belt. And so now we're gonna put a new belt on it, and today we're going to be building the roll cage on it, which is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of time, a lot of struggle, and there might be a couple other things that we slap off into it to make it a lot better, but who knows. We're gonna do our best. But I got maybe David's help. He has a big headache from the other day, and then we have Dylan too. He's in bed still, waiting until he gets out of bed. He's waiting for him. But it's gonna be a lot of time, a lot of fun building this thing, so let's get ready. So I have cut up two pieces, one here and one here. But this is kind of where it's gonna be at. It's kind of what it's gonna look like. I got all these ropes trying to hold it up. It's your head's gonna be basically right here. So I need to move it back just a little bit more, about, I'd say about 3-4 inches or so, a little more. Then I don't know if I want to go back down and under or just come straight up and touch it to here. Not really sure how I want to do that, but up here I'm gonna run a bar from here to over here, so that's gonna be the bottom brace of that one. And then I'm gonna have something coming up here to kind of attach to this bar that's running across. Not 100% sure. I'm still debating on what I'm gonna do with the front and rear. But I'm kind of glad I got the top and where it's gonna be at almost. But let's get back to work. So we got it kind of sitting where I want it to sit right now. I have this bar, and I have cut up two of these. So it'll angle down, straight to here. Same situation over there, which hopefully kind of keep it together just a little bit longer so I can start working on the rear end. Once everything's kind of molding together, then I'll start welding. I'll kind of pick off the roll cage, weld everything around, and make sure everything's good. I have this bar sitting right here as like a main frame, and what I might do is have a bar going here to here, the same thing on the other side, and maybe a bar that goes from here straight down to there, and it's where it's all together. And then I'm gonna have a bar that comes up from down there up to here, where it holds it up together. And I haven't really thought about this yet. I might go straight down to here, weld it up to here, and it's where I have like it back here, and then think about having another bar from here straight down to there, so it's everything's kind of secured. I might beef it up some more, some spots, who knows. I'm just kind of piecing together right now, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Here's a little update. I have the front two bars done on it. I'm going around to the back side. Got this a little tacked up. I'm gonna make sure it folds in a lot better here in a second. Gets up and cup it over. And also need to do that side, have it hanging up. I have it down here, welded in here. Think about having a bar from here going straight down to there, and having a bar here going straight down, and then the bar up there going straight down too. So everything will be reinforced, hitting everything in the way. But she's coming along slowly but surely. It's just taking a long time because that's how my stuff takes. But I know this thing's gonna be heavy when I'm done with it, which kind of sucks, but hey, rather be safe than or build something dumb than having speed and everything. Even though speed's good to have, but a lot of times it's just I want to go mudding and maybe flip it a couple times. Who knows? Hey, let's get back to work. So, been sitting here thinking about it. I know I want to run a bar also. I have this side completely done. I don't know, I might have to get someone to help me wherever I want to put, because I'm a dummy. I just want stuff to look kind of cool or dumb or redneck as shit. So I'm putting a harness in. And because like I said, I want this thing to be safe, but also I can go up whatever and make sure I'm not gonna, like if I flip, I'm gonna be okay. Because this lawnmower is gonna be one insane thing, because it's dumb. I will just say that. I mean, heck, I put the Fuller hubs on these, got Fuller tires on them, changed it from automatic to a 6-speed, then a 5-speed, redone the exhaust, put a front push guard and a rack on the back, done all this, put new gas tank, different gas tank in it, done a roll cage on the outside type deal, leg guard, put those down there, and then I'm building this. So this thing's coming together. Do I want to put more stuff onto it? Yes. So I want to make it so I can do whatever the heck I want in the future, and I know it's gonna do it because got a lot of things and just not a lot of stuff to pull stuff around with. So the thing's gonna be an absolute unit when I'm done. It's just taking a lot of time. But right now I have those 2 bars right here. Think about kind of cutting it, fitting it in a lot better so where membranes to there and there. Think about having a bar right here that goes down, and then I'm gonna cut out 2 bars right here that go straight down to there, so all this is tight together, and then there's a bar that's gonna go back to here, and I'm thinking about putting a bar from here over, or maybe up a little bit more, so it keeps that whole entire front end safe, and then also maybe one right here to there, so I know like this front end's gonna be strong. The whole top end's gonna be strong, just built like a unit basically. But it's coming along. It's taking a lot of time. But let's get back to it. So, as y'all can tell, I have both inside bars going. And like I said, I'm gonna run a bar right here because there's a lot of open space right here and I don't like it. I'm gonna have that bar, and I'm gonna have a bar up here that goes across, and then I already have this I'm thinking about using for my gas tank, so I can have my gas tank right there and not down there. Then also I'm gonna have a bar going right here down, so where that'll be braced in, but it's coming along. Sucks doing it by myself, but hey, I got it. Rolling hard, very tired. It's like, hold on, let me look. Yeah, it's 9:18. I've been going at it for a hot since 2 o'clock, maybe, give or take 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. I can't remember. But hey, just coming along. But let's get back to more welding. Also, like I said, this is all just tacked up welded right now. It's not fully done, but when it's fully done and everything's placed where I want it to be placed, I'm gonna go back and weld everything all the way around. There's a lot to weld, but hey, that's what you gotta do to make sure stuff stays it together. Sadly, but I can shake this whole entire thing, and it's just tacked. I remember it just being held up by something, and now it's a full-on frame. It's becoming badass. So it is a couple days later. I've stopped working on it because I kind of had to clean and fix a couple things around the house. But I've done a little bit of progress on it. Roll cage is almost fully done, sadly. But I have cut the other pulley off and put a different pulley on it. Let me grab my flashlight so y'all can see a lot better. Alright. Redneck flashlight. But I put a different pulley onto it, cut the other one off, put that one on there, and kind of put a lot more oil into the back end so where it's all nice and greased up or oiled up. But it's going pretty good. Now I'm figuring out a belt situation because y'all remember I destroyed the last one and I don't have another belt on hand that's the right size. But also I want to fit a clutch into it so I can, you know, if I'm sitting there I can just pop it in a gear and it won't go nowhere until I release the clutch. So I'm trying to figure out a way for that right now. It's gonna take me a minute. I'm thinking about going down there and taking apart the orange lawnmower, taking apart the clutch mechanism on that and slapping it on here, seeing if that's gonna be a lot better or not. But I'm gonna go figure that out right now. But it's coming along progress. I'm gonna go out there and take off that rear end and catch you back right now. So I'm out here by myself. I'm taking off this mechanism because, as y'all can see, it's kind of a, let me get a better grip onto the clutch. Dang it, can't get a good grip on the clutch. If I take this clutch off, I can use it to put on mine. So let's get taking this clutch off. So I'm back inside and I have put it all back together, but I have this little rod right here that has threads on it, and I'm gonna cut it down to size so where I can take it all back apart, weld that little piece that I've cut off underneath to where I want it to be, and then slap it all back under there, and so where my belt will stay tight because I'm tired of it. Every time I pop it in a gear, it just takes off, and I try to go into neutral and it doesn't want to go into neutral. It goes into reverse and I go backwards real fast. So that will keep my belt really, really tight, and also so where I can release it just in case if I want to. I can just go, you know, and it'd be fine. I just gotta figure out a way I can hook up my clutch because all my clutches and everything's been undone. It was just straight belt. But now since I blew that belt apart, I have this belt, so I'm just gonna do is weld this piece on, fix the clutch so I can keep on going, and all I have to do is release that clutch and just take off. So let's get to work. Alright, as y'all can tell, I've cut this piece down to size. I'm about to go under there, weld it up. I don't know how I'm gonna do welding like a video on that because it's underneath and it's, do I got a black eye? No, I've just been wiping my eye because there's dirt in it. But hey, let's get to it. So it is the next morning, as y'all can tell. It is raining, which is sad, but do got some things to say. The lawnmower is completely together. I have rigged up a mechanism, so when I want to, I can push this up forward, and that tightens up my belt. But y'all can't really see under there. Let me get a light real fast. Cut this out, Michael. So when I push this, that tightens up my belt. Just under here, y'all can see that I also have this string to kind of tighten the belt up, like when I turn that right there. When I twist that, that goes to that handle and it tightens that belt up real nice. I believe, hopefully. When I release, it loosens up the belt. See, everything's loose. So now it's time to drift this thing. So the battery died on me before I was even able to fire it up. Let it charge for a moment. Once it charges up, I'll hop on and tear out. It's a little cold out here. It's a little chilly, we'll say that. I'm in a jacket and toboggan, but hey, it's whatever. But once this charges up, we'll be ripping it. Alright, y'all ready for this? Let me check my camera. Yeah, it's all recording. Let's go have some fun. Something's off. Hold on. Yeah. Let's check. Belt's on there. It's running. There and there and there. I don't know, like, that looks good. Belt's on up there. So something's not lining up. belt's not getting tight enough. I wonder why. It's getting tight. I don't know why it's not getting tight enough. So the belt's not getting tight enough, so I'm probably gonna have to put another pulley underneath. But what I'm gonna do, just to get it up there, because I can give it help basically, and that's all it needs really. I'll let you breathe for a second. What am I gonna do? Catch you back when I get in the shop. So, back in the shop, I've already done the fixing on it. I put an extra pulley underneath and then a half a pulley for when the belt comes, it misses everything that's really sharp and it goes down to the other pulley and it goes to the drive pulley or the rear axle pulley, goes around, goes into the tensioners, and it goes all the way up to the front around the big engine pulley. So hopefully there I'll have, so I can untension it and cruise, like let it roll, and if I want power I can just pop it back up, you know, take off. But it's midnight, or not midnight, it's like 6 o'clock and it's already dark outside, but I'm ready to roast this thing. That was a fail. We ran out of gas, but also we made it a little bit farther. The belt's still too loose, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way, or when I'm ripping it and everything, it will have all traction, the belt won't slip at all. I don't know where it's slipping off at. I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out. We'll catch you tomorrow. So as y'all can tell, this is gonna be the ending of the video, because one, we're running out of gas, and two, it's getting really cold, so we're gonna have to, you know, basically enclose the garage where it doesn't get cold for the rest of them in there. So because it's supposed to drop down to 10 degrees, but over the time working on it, I have fixed multiple things. I've done the roll cage on it, which is pretty cool. I love it. Second is the belt. I've put 2 different pulleys. What happened was I put a spring underneath, and that spring was basically contracting the pulley system, the belt tensioner, so it wasn't able to stay tight. It was able to kind of like have a little bit of times where it wants to come off. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna take the spring off. Took the spring off, and you can hear that belt just tighten up real tight. So I was like, okay, so it just must have just been the spring. I haven't tested it because I'm out of gas, but I'm about to go pick up some, but can't really put it in there just yet, because, you know, we're enclosing the garage and I want to be able to go out and do what I want. So it's pretty cool. I love it. I love that we call it a little booger. Love lawnmower. I've been working on it for a while now, 2 months, 3 months of just from where it sat to how it is now. And I really want to get it going so I can go do yard work or go have some fun or something, just something to do. It's like a project to keep my mind off of it. But by saying that, I hope y'all have a good one. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Help me out with this channel, because I'm struggling a little bit and I'm not knowing what I should post as content and what I shouldn't. Y'all just drop down in the comments, say, hey, you should do this, hey, you should do that. Kind of throw out some pointers for me, and I'll try to do my best to follow them up. But I'll catch you on the next one.